Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who are millstone who rule well and taught me this truth. Peace, blessings, salutations, and mercies to the elect and the one-third remnant out there listening and doing this word with all faith and sincerity. And I'll just come back at you with another quick video. Lord willing, is edifying, and I got a couple articles that I want to touch on. Just a few current events that's been happening in the world, mostly regarding to, military and, let's get into it. Russia, by Newsweek, Russia orders hypersonic missiles as Putin vows to put weapons on combat alert. So, you ain't gonna be on combat alert for no reason, man. That means to be have your eyes peeled looking for the enemy, man. So there is an enemy, really, in a grand scheme of things, the lines have already been chosen, man. The sides have been chosen, and this war is already it's in full heat. It's just all under the guise of proxies, So this is only just more evidence supporting that claim, man. Russia's defense ministry has signed a deal with a contractor in Tsarkhan hypersonic missiles by Russian troops by 2025. So pretty much immediately they're shipping out, their new weaponry. Why? Not for declaration. It's to be used on American troops, man. American and its allies, man. Or America and its allies are going to be the targets of these war machines, man. And vice versa. Russia's going to, put in work just like, or America's going to put in work just like Russia will. But America's going to be utterly obliterated. As President Vladimir Putin has vowed to put the weapons on combat alert, a government contract on the delivery of the 3M22 missile, the Turkson hypersonic missile, has been signed, the defense ministry said in a statement shared with Russia state news agency TASS on Tuesday. So brings me to first precept. It's Ezekiel 38 and Ezekiel 38 and 4. And I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws. And this is talking about Russia, Gog and Magog, in the Bible, when the scriptures speak in certain areas about Gog and Magog, it's prophesying about Russia, And I will turn thee back and put hooks in thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. So, and as you can see, Russia is armed and ready, man. They are by far the most superior military on the planet now. They have surpassed America with their technology and weaponry, man. America does not possess a hypersonic missile in its arsenal, or it could, but Russia beat them to it, man. Russia had one in like 2016. Russia is the head, is the superior power, as we gonna discover, later. And I will bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor. And Russia also got those S-400 missile system. I think that's what's called, S-400s. Allegedly the most advanced missile system in the world. Even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet, Gomer and all his bands, the house of Togomar and the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. See, and Russia is building its alliance, man, spreading its tentacles all across into these other nations, man. And these other nations see that Russia's better, man. And they see that there is no future in America. They can see everything that's going on, man. America's a damn shame, a crying shame, man. You know, and since we on the subject of Russia and its allies, let's get to this one, man. This is by i24news.tv. Saudi Arabia announces military cooperation agreement with Russia. See, prophecy is just happening, man. While you niggas is doing Masonic rituals, you know, by means of that crate challenge and shit, prophecies have been passed or unfolding on Earth, man. You know, America's allies are trading, man, turning on them. You know, this is major, and this is also very big on America's economy too, because Saudi Arabia is like the number one arms exporter or arms importer from America, man. But Prince Khalid bin Salman, Russia defense minister, meet to explore ways to strengthen military and defense cooperation. So they jumping ships, basically, man. Biden was criticizing them, so now you see them over there at the table with Russia. You know, it's mighty crazy how, you know, your day one switch up on you, man, because Saudi Arabia has always been a key ally to America, especially when it comes to its oil and the petrodollar, man. So this is big. This is huge, man. America's on its way. America's finished. It's already done, man. They're making these agreements and such because they know that America's done. You know, now it was left is just for it to manifest. Saudi Arabia said it signed a military cooperation agreement with Russia on Monday, according to a tweet by Deputy Defense Minister Prince Khalid bin Salman. So they announced it through a tweet. Wow, man. You know, crazy. You know, that's how you get some news, man, through a tweet. What a, you know, it's like getting broken up with over text, man. Now, it gotta hurt. It gotta feel sour to you know, America, man. You know, to the people in power or puppets in power, you know. They see this happening, man. People are seeing the collapse of America, and it's unfolding right in front of the world, man. It's being broadcast globally. Obadiah 1 and 7, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. And that's exactly what's happening, man. The first of many allies of America to turn and jump ship, man. Just watch. Why? Because it's thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah. Thus saith the Bible, man. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him. See? So Esau is through. You know, all his friends are trading on him, and, you know, he's been stabbed in the back like he's done so many others in the in the past and shit, man. You know. So, hey, what goes around comes around. You know, the morale for Americans is just so low, and it's so great to see. It's beautiful to see how many people are just mentally disturbed. Those Americans, that is, that have eyes to see at least to see that America's through. Because, you know, you got Jake and you know, niggas is just out here in la la land, man. Don't know what the fuck is going on. Niggas still defending Joe Biden. They niggas are the only ones to defend Joe Biden at these days, man. You know, all of his supporters have left him, but no, niggas are still there. Why? Because, you know, Joe Biden said if you ain't vote for him, you ain't black. So, you know, If you want to be black, you got to support Joey B, man. Uh, this is from USA Today. Latest from Afghanistan. Biden, we will not forgive. Navy confirms 13th U.S. service member killed in Kabul. And if you didn't know, America was given a time frame in which they had to be out of Kabul, which is over there in Afghanistan. I believe it's the capital. They have to August 31st. And that's really unheard of, man. Having to embark on missions to save American personnel. Like, what the hell is going on? A 13th U.S. service member was killed in attacks at the Kabul airport Thursday, U.S. officials confirmed. The latest number of injured is now 18, all of whom have been processing aeromedically evacuated from Afghanistan on specially equipped C-17s and BART surgical unit, a whole lot of shit. But matter of fact, I kind of want a little more on that. Biden vows. Here we go. We'll get this one by AP News. Biden vows to finish Kabul evacuation, avenge U.S. deaths. So, not only were they given a time frame in which they had to leave, but today there was a suicide bombing, man, that killed 13 soldiers. President Joe Biden vowed Thursday to complete the evacuation of American citizens and others from Afghanistan despite the day's deadly suicide bomb attack at the Kabul airport. Let me just pause real quick, bring this out. This is Isaiah 14:10. All they that speak and say unto thee, all they shall speak and say unto thee, art thou become as weak as we? Art thou become like unto us? So these, if a terrorist group like the Taliban is given the U.S. deadlines to get out of a particular area, which the U.S. Allegedly invaded to stop the occupation of a certain terror group, then what does that tell you, man? America's military is so mighty, it lost to some insurgents, man. Thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vows, the worm is spread under thee, and worms cover thee. And, America's through, man. It's dead. There's nothing left. It's been dead for a minute now. And now you're starting to smell the body deteriorate, or decompose, You're starting to smell it. And it's reeking up the world, man. And people are tired of it, And, so let's see. He promised to avenge the deaths of 13 U.S. service members killed in the attack, declaring to the extremists responsible, we will hunt you down and make you pay. So this thing is going to continue. And then you get news from Russia who's saying that they're ready to intervene in Afghanistan. Man, this thing is going down. All of these, we for sure know, man, the U.S. left $80 billion worth of military hardware, man. I can't even imagine or fathom what that even looks like, but it's a lot. Something's about to go down, man. That all of these things are carefully orchestrated and well planned, man. Esau ain't no damn dummy. He might be stupid, but he ain't dumb, man. He's wiser than Daniel, man. He's surgical with the way he moves. This is Revelations 11:14. The second war is past, and behold, the third war cometh quickly. So that third war is coming. And that area, the Valley of Jehoshaphat, where Afghanistan, Iraq, Israel, Syria, that area is going to get lit up. And in that area is where this great, holy, violent, beautiful war is going to take place, man. And with that, I want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh Bashim Awashah Bashim Rakakudas Wa Abba Babal and DTA.